What the hell's going on with my hair today? Oh shit, I'm recording. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Open the Box. Let's see. What are we going to talk about today? Besides my hair being uncooperative. Oh yeah. We are not going to be talking about anything movie related today. I just want to get that out of the way first. So, if you don't want to hear me talk about something different than movies, then too bad. You're going to watch anyway. We're going to talk about something that's been in the news recently, and it was apparently a very big deal, and I want to talk about why it isn't a big deal. I'm sure by now you all have seen the story of Michael Sam. Now, I don't watch football. I'm not a football fan. I'm a baseball fan. So, I don't really know anything about this guy. All I really know is that he was the 249th draft pick for the St. Louis Rams. Congratulations, by the way. Awesome. I don't know what college he went to. I don't know what position he plays. I don't know anything about him, except that he is the first openly gay person to be drafted into the NFL. Now, he's not the first gay player. There have been a couple of those. But he's the first one that was openly gay when he was drafted. And this is actually a huge deal. That part is a huge deal. It is, my opinion, a step in the right direction. It's the first time it's ever happened, and like I said, it's pretty big, especially for the NFL. So we now have the first openly gay player in the NFL, and some of you may or may not know this, but there's actually the first openly gay wrestler in the WWE now. Not the first gay wrestler, but the first openly gay wrestler. I don't remember his name, but I think he's a member of SHIELD. I don't really know. I don't watch WWE anymore. But anyway, I'm starting to get off topic again, like I always do. What I want to talk about is not the fact that there was the first openly gay player drafted in the NFL. I think that that's awesome, and congratulations to him, truly. What I want to talk about is what happened when they were filming him getting the call. He was excited, that's obvious, and he decided to do what anyone would do if they were that excited and got life-changing news like that. He celebrated with his significant other, his boyfriend, and gave him a kiss. Right on the lips, on national TV. Now, why is this not a big deal? Because it's not. He's gay, he has a boyfriend, he gave him a kiss, he was happy, he celebrated. What's the big deal? Why is everyone making such a huge deal out of this? People have completely skipped past the point that he's the first openly gay player drafted in the NFL. And they're instead tearing apart the fact that, oh my God, he kissed another man on national TV. Let's crucify him. No. Let's forget it ever happened and not talk about it, because it's not a big deal at all. It's actually a very sweet moment, in my opinion. I teared up a little bit when I watched the video. I will admit to that. I teared up a little bit. I thought it was a beautiful, touching moment. What ruined it for me, however, was the fact that almost every talk show has wanted to, especially on the sports networks, which is understandable, but that's all they want to talk about, is the fact that he kissed his boyfriend on national TV. And the worst part, and this is the part that I really want to focus on with this video, are some of the comments and responses that I actually suffered and got online to actually look at some of the comments for this, for you guys, because I wanted to know what I was talking about. People are lambasting him and his boyfriend and their choices. And it's just homophobia run amok. And I hate homophobia. I hate homophobic people. That's all. One in particular though, one comment in particular really got my attention, and it was shown on the news. It was actually from Twitter. Somebody tweeted this after the whole thing. Somebody actually said, "My 7 and 11-year-old boys were watching this. What am I going to tell them?" Direct quote, by the way. What are you going to tell them? Why do you have to tell them anything? Tell them that they're in love and they were celebrating. It's all you have to do. It's literally that easy. Why? Just, Deep breath, Jonathan. Get a drink of coffee, it'll make you feel better. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Now, this is the crux of what I want to talk about. Parents raising their children to be homophobic. This is something that not a lot of people seem to really be focusing on. Yes, gay rights has taken a major step forward in the past couple of years, and this is something that I love. I've always been a big supporter of LGBT rights. Always. You know why? Because they're people. They deserve the same rights as everyone else. It's that simple. Now, gay rights has taken a lot of big steps forward. Gay marriage has become legal in a lot of states now. People are recognizing the inequality that gay people have suffered through and are still suffering through, and they were trying to correct it. And I think this is great. I do. A lot of leaves are being turned over. But here's the thing. It's not that there are people that are trying to sabotage it right now. So people are trying to sabotage it for future generations. And that's the main problem. Parents are raising their children to be homophobic and telling them that this is a sin. And it's not a problem now, but it's going to be when those children grow up. That's the thing. Now, I don't have children. I'm not a parent. So what right do I have to tell somebody they're raising their children wrong? I still have to live in this world with these children that we're raising right now. And I think it's bad. I think it's bad for this world. I think that it's wrong. Now, I understand that these parents are entitled to their opinion. I'm all for that. You know what? You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to what you believe. And that's fine. Don't force it on your children. Let them make their own decisions. I was raised in a Southern Baptist household. My dad is actually an ordained minister. And see, this is what I was raised on. I was raised to believe in the Bible, that homosexuality is a sin. But you know what was more important than that my parents taught me? That every person, every human being has the same rights as everyone else. So, yeah, I was raised to believe that homosexuality was sin, but you know what else I was raised to believe? To love one another as God loves you. You don't hate the sinner. You don't condone the sinner. And people are getting mixed up about that. They're equating homosexuality with homosexual people. And there's a difference. Now, do I still believe what I was raised in? What I was raised to believe? No, not really. I don't know. I've grown up some, you know? But here's the thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if a person's homosexual or not. They're still a person. They're still a human being. They deserve every single right. Every single right that everybody else is entitled to. That is the main thing. Don't raise your children to be bigots or homophobes. They're gonna have enough trouble with that when they get older. Because if you raise them that way from when they were young, they're never going to get over it. Or they're going to be pushed in the complete opposite direction, and you will have lost your entire battle. Because honestly, that's what's most likely going to happen. I've known a lot of people that were raised to be homophobic, and as soon as they hit high school and college, they wanted to rebel, and they rebelled in the worst way possible, at least in the parents' mind. Maybe by turning out to be a homosexual. Anyway, I guess that's, I don't really know if I have a point with this video. Homophobia in itself irritates me and irks me beyond belief, and it's one of the things that aggravates me the most about people. It's right up there with people being racist, and that is definitely not a topic that I'm touching. So don't be expecting any videos about that anytime soon. So I guess I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, you know, I don't really think I have anything else to say. I guess I do. I was talking with somebody about this yesterday, and he was watching it live with his family, and he had kids that were in the room with him watching it, and one of his kids, who I think was 9 years old, said, well, after it all happened and they were watching the news about the whole controversy, his 9-year-old son actually asked, why is everybody making such a big deal about this? And his father simply told him because everybody thinks it's a big deal because he's a homosexual and he was kissing another man. And the son said, well, it's just because they're in love, right? It's literally that simple for a child. They don't see homosexuality unless you put it in them. They see two people that are together like a man and a woman are together. They don't know that it's wrong. They don't see that it's wrong unless they're taught that it's wrong. And that's, in my opinion, is one of the problems wrong with society today, is that we are teaching people at a young age that these things are wrong when they're not. So, if you have a different opinion, feel free to leave it in the comment. Feel free to talk about this in the comment section if you want to. I would love to hear your opinion on it. I like having debates with people, as long as they're respectful about it. I don't have a problem. So, I guess that's it for this time. Next time, we're going to talk about something a little bit more lighthearted and not quite as, I won't be quite as angry about it all. Next time, we're going to talk about comic books, comic book movies, comic book TV shows. Let's talk about superheroes in general. Alright, I'll see you guys on the flip side.